and cultural space for the Orange Theater. They're going to tell us about a video game, ARAUSIO, pedagogue for video game. He put together the science department of the Sovereign University. It's a technological challenge that so they took on that is very close to the history of this site, and it allows for visitors to discover the site in a pedagogical manner. So we welcome Frédéric, LUTAUD, and Christophe, who are going to tell us about this project.
Hello, I'm Stéphane GILLE. I am representing the ancient theatre of Orange, who I work for as a consultant in technological development. And it's a great honor for me to lead digital development there. The ancient theatre of Orange is the best preserved of its kind in the world. And for the reason with it. An example of the technologies of the time. Its history is exceptional. In the 5th century, it was pillaged by barbarians. They were lived in, transported to Islam. It has been through all the events, the emotions, the blood that has been spilled over the centuries, and you feel that when you visit it. And so the is what we have done with it. This was Professor. He is this was officer. What was wrong? It was working out, yeah. Able to get it to work now. Is it possible to show the video from there? We will to the daughter ongoing Ikigai game for citizens, where a video game, educational video game design studio. We make educational video games for higher education and research. That's our expertise. We can make games with educational content and for cultural mediation. We have a consortium of academics, universities, engineering schools, research laboratories, non-profit associations, industrial partners, like he was to support, and different institutions and museums, the ancient museum of Orange, who are here with us today. And go back to so the ARAUSIO was developed in partnership with ISCD, the Institute of Science and Computing of Data at the University of Sorbonne. What we need to know is that ISCD developed a 3D model of the theatre of Orange
que nous avons adapté ensuite pour les besoins de la
that we then adapted for gamification purposes. And then
Nous avons développé
gameplay
avec des médiateurs technologiques afin de
ontological mediators to have the screenplay on a scientific basis.
Nous avons une longue expérience donc en
So we have a long experience in educational video games we developed with our partner in the course of the year of our games, which have won prizes, as you can see.
Nous avons une spécificité, ça
Our specific
c'est que nous avons développé des
feature is that we have developed cutting-edge infrastructure nationally,
nos partenaires
thanks to our partners, mainly universities based all over the country, which enables us today to collect data from users, the user data, which you can then use to design games with customized consulting games that can be adapted. Also, it allows us to transfer technologies to provide data for artificial intelligence, neuroscience, educational research, the games of the future, and new services for cultural mediation, like the things we're going to present to you here. So the game ARAUSIO is worth playing. I suggest you give it a try. So we're over there on stand N03 in the startup village, and I will be delighted to show you the game ARAUSIO. The game is an immersion in a reconstitution of the theatre, where we see how people lived here or came here. We meet historic figures to understand better this part of this period in history. Mixed with all the architecture, the prerequisites, format as well. And you can have archaeological data sheets which are displayed as well. So there's a whole range of depths of levels of information of different things to do, constantly learning about history, about the site, and about ancient times. So, Eddie and Ikigai want to make ARAUSIO the benchmark in cultural mediation. The project is based on the experience of Ikigai in culture and in gaming, and it is local experience to make culture available to everyone, everywhere. We can promote your institution through a new step in mediation with new media, new ways of exploring, new ways of broadcasting information, ways which are stimulating, rich in content, true to history, and also multilingual. And we're opening up in schools. And this possibly could to new audiences. Gaming really is developing. 73% of French people occasionally play video games. 58% regularly play. And if we can reach these audiences, these people who are often quite far removed from official cultural institutions. And of course, we can provide related services. Our games are accompanied by content editors, which means you can inject content into your games, update them, change them, and have the games that change over time. You're not just investing in a game that gets thrown out after 2 years. The games can evolve and be developed. You can communicate about this. You can update information. You can announce cultural events. You have a dashboard to analyze the type of people using the game, the age group, etc. And also you can recommend your institution through social media. So users might take a photograph of themselves in the decor and share that with their
Avec
community.
des mesures d'impact,
We can also collect
vous permettent d'évaluer
use data to assess the quality of the game, its effectiveness,
pour pouvoir
success rates, to try to adjust the game to your cultural policy. And then there's also the possibility that
mais ça permet de
you can also analyze the data to have personalized, customized feedback to create bespoke
en termes
games.
d'expérience
And in terms of access to game is free of charge.
complètement
Yeah, it's absolutely free of charge. That's an advantage with our consoles. It is to provide the public service.
on sait
A public explicit audio game
de savoir
can be done tools to learn to acquire knowledge, which are empty
je connaissais la disposition de tous nos partenaires
of all our
et bien entendu de tous les
and our all students for the general public
qui de distance en classe.
and accessible remotely from a classroom and also on the site. Yes, you download it to your computer and then it's very simple. You have the Ikigai.games website and you have our whole catalogue there before with all our educational tools. Our aim is to become the benchmark website for educational video games
Avec des
to learn while having fun with high quality systems. An additional question: how do you do game gamification when you have to respect an educational curriculum? How do you make all that entertaining? Well, that's where our expertise lies. That's what we have acquired, these skills,
c'est unique, c'est-à-dire
which I think are unique.
que
We have all the different stakeholders from the national education system, higher education.
une phase, première phase,
There's a whole first phase of development.
les enseignants
Avec
avec des stakeholders
with the game design.
élaborant
So there's no whole collective
des
how we define the objective, the themes the messages we want to get across.
de jouer que
Design the games to be doing for getting that knowledge across and adapting them to the content. We write a screenplay.
ouais, c'était complémentaire,
We try to make
savoir
everything
les autres n'est pas simple.
learn. Real education would be the Our aim is to support something which can contribute to our local territory, and we're supporting something which is important here with ARAUSIO. Also, our directors of the cultural sites are themselves historians, and so they make sure that the scientific content is valid, and they are decision makers in the project. Do we have a few figures for use of the game?
T'es quoi, 150
150,000 users, 150,000 users so far.
sans en faire de la communication
Without doing much in the way of communication, so we're quite happy with those programs.
on n'a pas misé sur du marketing.
We haven't got marketing budget. This tends to work by word of mouth.
Moyenne avec nos partenaires.
And also then there's our Ikigai.games website. But
Aussi,
the website
il est en ligne aussi sur Steam.
is also online on Steam and the portal, the leading portal for video games. Thank you very much.
Chez des sites que
And what type of cultural venues are you looking for today to propose this sort of games? The Taj Mahal with the sun.
des efforts de licence, c'est ça ou
Is this in the form of licenses to develop? How do you work?
non, peut-être vraiment dédié?
Do you make it a dedicated video game each time?
Deux. Pour aller,
So
il y a les deux. Évidemment, il y a le fait qu'on
there is the fact that we develop customized video games for each building, each heritage site, each collection, and their specific features. And we work with the researchers. They have their content. And at the same time, there's also a shared part, which is also related to services, the infrastructure to make this possible. The infrastructure we have, which is tried tested. So we would duplicate that for the needs of the institution. And we have the different bricks from the different games which we can reuse. It's a mix between something which is profoundly original and bespoke and constructed jointly with the partners and stakeholders, and then all the know-how and the existing capital that we have is a recruiters and with also all the historic content from it, from the monuments that we also manage, like the amphitheatre in the Maison Carrée, and also former military air bases, which are also historic sites, which we now manage. We can imagine all sorts of different things. We manage the port of St. Malo, that could be another possibility. So really, we can engage in the history of the different sites. Obviously, that's not the aim today, but we don't set the limit for this. We have a lot of looking very far into the future, and then we don't want to place limits unless we can do so. Thank you very much. And you can be found on stand L03. So it's the startup village just on the corner. What? On your right. Okay. Thank you very much for your attention. If I could just thank you. And also say I've seen people filming the video. You have video on YouTube, on the website as well. So you put on our website, the ancient theatre. Thank you very much. We'll follow you again. That's it. Yes.